Hey guys, it's your host of the thegarchompdaily again, Noah. I hope you guys are doing well. I know it's been a couple days, but I posted within our community that I was only gone for just these past 2 days just because of class. Again, I'm not going to get behind because of class again. I actually wanted to hunker down and just get some stuff out of the way. But, now with everything out of the way, I can focus on you guys for the remainder. And I had a comment recently talking about they were looking forward to seeing a yellow/gold, shiny tier list. And I was like, you know what? That is actually a really good idea. And I was like, you know what? Let's bring up a tier list and rank every single gold/yellow shiny. At least those are pretty blatant. For this one, I didn't really necessarily need to make a are you even yellow like I did with other ones, like are you even green, are you even blue? Because all of them, for the most part, have yellow in them. And even with Stunfisk down here, we're going to get into that because I do want to explain a bit with that. But, let's just get started. Again, just let me know how, what you think with this tier list. Would you change anything? What are your favorite gold/shiny, your gold/yellow shiny Pokemon specifically? Like, what shinies most cater to you? For me, gold and yellow is kind of a fine line between good or bad. To be honest, they're a little bit more either one way or not, even more than green. Just because you can have some really, really ugly yellow shinies just because they get paired up with, like, other weird colors, like Alakazam here. But let's get started off, because we got a lot to go through. Abra, shiny Abra is so disappointing, man, and I'm going to throw it into D. And I hate to be that way, but it hardly changes from its original shiny, not shiny, but its original colors to its shiny. It's very similar, they don't really change from its shiny form. So it's going to go into D. Now, okay, so a Kelgor, or a Selgor, however you want to pronounce it. A very forgettable Pokemon, unfortunately. But we'll just, it's just odd to me, that has a decent shiny, but, it's just forgettable. But for a shiny, I do like a shiny. I like the black wrapping with the yellow and pink. It almost looks like a JoJo stand. But that's besides the point. So I'm going to throw it into B, which is good. We're not just going to go across the list here because I do want to try to keep things a little bit more spontaneous here. But Alakazam, I'm not a very big fan of it. I'm not really a big fan of the shiny line with Abra at all, really. And that pink is kind of really ugly. And I'm actually going to place it below average because that pink is just so much of an eyesore. I mean, really. We're going to get one out of the way here. Arcanine. Obviously, Arcanine is S tier. I mean, some people may not agree, but I do know a lot of people love it shiny. I love it shiny. It's really sought after. Arceus. Man, is it going to be bad that I say that I'm not like a huge fan of, like, I can't say I'm not a fan because I do like it, but Arceus is shiny. A lot of people rank its shiny high just because it's a god Pokemon, but I'm ranking this by how it looks on it. It isn't bad, it is still a good shiny, but it's just so much yellow at once and it all just kind of blends together. So there's that. Beware. My hand was just over that. I like Beware, and I do like Beware shiny. I'm going to put it in good just because it is a good shiny, but it's not splashing out to me. You know what I mean? But going on here, well, you know what? Let's do the Alterias. I personally love Alteria shiny, and I actually like its Mega shiny too. That yellow's quite nice. So, I'm just going to place them both in that, I think that is pretty fair. And I think we can definitely, I'm just trying to see, let's just go across the list here a little bit here, just so we don't get too sidetracked. Arbok, I do like Arbok shiny. Go and throw it into B. Meryl has had a huge impact within raids in Scarlet and Violet. And whenever you saw a shiny Meryl specifically, usually most of the time, you know for a fact that person that you're with that has that shiny Meryl knows what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They're just flexing. So, because of that, I'm going to put the shiny Meryl just because of how it looks on it and just, how it appeals. It has become quite infamous now. It's become quite infamous. Barboach. Barboach has an alright shiny. Actually, no, I can't do it because I actually do kind of like the golden scales. It's actually quite sweet. Bayleaf. Bayleaf I'm going to put into C because it is a okay shiny. But it isn't bad. But really, I can't really see myself putting Bayleaf up high. I just couldn't see myself doing it. Now for Beautyfly, again, it's an okay shiny, but I don't know. I mean, because I do like it, but I don't know if I could put it up anywhere higher. We will keep it at C for now, but I'll see if my thoughts change, really. I don't think that they will. Just because Beautyfly is just not, like... It's very forgettable, is what I'm trying to say. But Bellsprout, I remember one of the first shinies I found within Johto was a shiny Bellsprout. I was not enthused, but I took it anyways. It is a okay shiny. I mean, really, with what it is, it's an okay shiny. I can't give it too much praise because there's just not enough there. Bonsly. I actually like Bonsly shiny, and now I know, it has like some pink in it, but it is yellow. It is yellow, and I do like it. I think it's quite nice. Breezel. I've always struggled saying its name. Again, this was a very abundant shiny that I found when doing a water sandwich in Scarlet and Violet. It's kind of really annoyed me, but I mean, it is an okay shiny. I'm not going to hate on it. But at the same time, it's like there are a lot of yellow shinies for Pokemon that are just like okay, and because of that, it's like whenever I shiny hunt them, they're not going to like be anywhere like really crazy high. You know what I mean? But with that being said, let's move on to something a little bit different here. Drifblim and Drifbloom. Drifblim. We're gonna come back to those because I have a little bit of a story with it. Deoxys is again S tier. Again, a great shiny. Shiny that I've grown to love, especially the more that I've played through the Hoenn games. But Cacturne, I actually like Cacturne shiny. I'm actually a fan. It's actually kind of spooky looking, especially well considering what it does. I mean, within its Pokédex, it legit stalks people and then it like gangs up on them, and it doesn't go into great specifics into what into what. But we know it isn't good. But a very nice shiny. What the heck is your name? Burmy. Yeah, Burmy. I don't like it shiny, and that's gonna be our first F tier, because yeah, no. Yeah, enough said. Let's do Caterpie. Let's get some of these small ones out of the way. Caterpie, very noticeable shiny. Great shiny to find. Charmander, again, everyone loves it when they get a shiny starter. A great one. Drifblim and Drifloon, I do want to hit these up now. So these two have really good shinies, but I'm going to put, and now some people may not agree, but I'm going to put Drifblim in S, and then Drifloon in A, because when I was playing, so I've shiny hunted these before within Diamond and Pearl, and then eventually in Platinum, but what really made them stand out to me was in Legends Arceus. I was just trying to hunt, Thundurus, and I found an entire Drifblim shiny just appear right in front of me over the water, and I obviously caught it. But then a second one appeared, and I accidentally killed it. And ever since then, like, I beat myself up for that, and I went to go try shiny hunting again, and I found Drifloon instead. So, again, let me know if you guys want to see my entire shiny hunting boxes in Scarlet and Violet, because I have quite a few. Just because I'd love to share, like, my work, just because I've put so much time into it. Maybe too much time, but, who knows. And, oh, wait, I just noticed something. The Hippowdon line. Oh, man. Shiny Hippowdon is so disappointing. Male and female version are both disappointing. And they both have a yellowish tint, but they're just not good. I mean, they're a far cry of what they should be. And it pains me to say that, because I actually do like Hippowdon as a Pokemon. It can be quite frightening to fight against, because it can do some nasty combos if you know what you're doing. But let's see. I'm just going to try to see which one we're going to choose here, just so we can mix it up a bit. There's Stunfisk. So Stunfisk we are going to put into F. Yes, I know there's a lot of blue on it, but it does change into a yellow, so that's why I'm not, like, flipping out, like, oh my god. It isn't, what it is, but it is enough. It is enough yellow to be considered, but it isn't a very good one. For a blue shiny, it's alright, and I'm surprised I didn't have that in my blue shiny video. I may have to come back to some of these and, like, put in some new ones. Just because this is definitely one that I left out. But it is considered a yellow shiny, but I would definitely consider it a blue. But anyways, let's move on to Carnivine. I like Carnivine shiny. It is a little bit similar to its original, but the change within the leaves and its body to like a nice chartreuse almost is just enough for me. But I'm going to try... Oh my good lord. I recently was trying to shiny hunt this Pokemon, but I'm forgetting its name. Oh good lordy. We'll come back to you, because I actually do... I have forgotten its name already. I actually have... Hold on. I actually have the Pokédex up here, and I don't like spending too much time. But some of these Pokemon over the time, there's just so many of them where they just get forgettable because they're just not used enough. I do know that it evolves into Chimecho. Chingling! Oh my good lord, Chingling. I was like, I remember Chimecho quite well, but Chingling, shiny, I mean, it's okay. Again, It's just one of those Pokemon, you know what I mean? Goodra, okay, I actually love Goodra, and I love its shiny a lot, and Gumi's gonna go up there too. Gumi's gonna go above just because Gumi is, yeah. Elekid, Elekid shiny is a bummer. I'm gonna put it into E because it disappoints me. Not enough to put it in F, just barely, just because, you know, it has character and it tries, but it's obviously not anywhere close. Drampaw, man, this is a Pokemon that I would really like to see eventually get an evolution. And honestly, doesn't Drampaw kind of look like what Dunsparce should have evolved into? I mean, call me crazy, but Drampa kind of just looks like something Dunsparce would turn into. Let me know if you agree with that in the comments. But other than that, I do like it shiny. It will go into high B. Dugong, okay. Dugong's is a yellow, gets like a yellow film over it, like it's been through some type of nice, disgusting sludge, but it's going straight to F. Straight to F. That stuff's awful. Now, Dunsparce, okay, we cannot hate on Dunsparce. Dunsparce is going to be high A. I love Dunsparce's shiny. It's great. I just saw Growlithe. I don't know why that's not up there, but Growlithe is going into S. We know this already. Larvesta. Oh, God, I love Larvesta. Larvesta is going to go up there. Too bad that we don't have, again, because it's, once it turns into Volcarona, Volcarona's shiny is so nice too, so it is quite nice to see it there. And this one, we'll get back to that one, because that one shares a similar situation with Stunfisk. Electivire. I've never been a big fan of it. I'm going to put it in D just because I'm just not big into it, and I hate being that way, but Dustox, I actually like Dustox's shiny. Like, Dustox has a really nice shiny, and I'm even going to throw it into A, just because I do really like it. It is a low A, but I personally quite dig it, but that's just me. Let's see here. Hoot Hoot, it has an okay shiny. We'll throw it into there. Execute. Yellow golden eggs, but I do like them, so I'm gonna put them into high C tier because they're almost B, but Alolan Executor. Man, I love shiny hunting this Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet within the terrarium, man. This one's nice, and I am gonna put it within high B tier because it was nice. Let me see. I was going to do Gorbis, but I think I lost Gorbis. Where's she at? Huh. There's Gorbis. I'm like, where's Gorbis? Again, also another great shiny, but very forgettable Pokemon. Very terrifying Pokédex if you read into like the Hoenn Pokédex for it. It's absolutely haunting. It talks about legit like drinking the insides. It's gross. It's gross. Let's do Groudon. People have some hate towards Groudon shiny, but I kind of like it, and I'm going to put it in A because it is a very nice shiny, and I actually like it a lot. But there's just some people that just have pure hatred towards it, and I don't quite get it, because it isn't that bad of a shiny. Plus it's Groudon. I mean, how much can you hate a Groudon? I mean, good lord. Trying to think. Emolga. Let's do some Gym 5 stuff here. Emolga. It has a nice shiny. Like, I'll put it into B. B is a fair place for it because it does have a solid shiny. Cincino. This one, I do want to shiny hunt. I have Mincino shiny. I only have one of them, but I need to go shiny hunt more of them. But it's okay. It is a low okay. And like that is as lenient I'm going to be with it. I know some people may not agree, but it's just not enough, man. Garvantula, or Galvantula, however you want to pronounce it, Galvantula. It and its shiny is not very fun to hunt, especially Joltik. Like its pre-evolution Joltik is not fun to hunt, and neither is it. But it does have a better shiny than Joltik, but not by much, so I'll put it like in high C because I do like it enough to where it's like, oh, this is really nice. Let me see. Geodude shiny, pretty well known staple, you know. Trying to see here. I'm just trying to like debate which I want to go with here. Tipig, we can definitely go Tipig. I do like it shiny. It's a little bit up there above Geodude. Lucario shiny, I do like a lot. So, Lucario shiny was one of the most sought after shinies for me when growing up, and when I eventually got one, I was so excited. I'm gonna put it up there high. Actually, I'm gonna put it above everyone actually in A, because it is such a nice shiny. Some people love it, some people hate it. I don't see how people can hate it, but you know, we all have our opinions, don't we? But with that being said, we also have to put in Swablu, and Swablu is also a great shiny. I'm going to put it in high B, just because I do feel that shiny is overshadowed by you know, Altaria, and yeah, that's just me. Shinx has a great shiny up there too. Luxray's shiny is absolutely immaculate. Goes into A. Let's just get Klefki out of the way. Klefki shiny. Okay, I like hunting Klefki shiny in Scarlet and Violet, and because of that, it's gonna be high B. It's not A, just because it is, you know, it's keys. It's hard to see. You know, who's gonna be that excited over shiny hunting a pair of keys? But they are our pair of keys that we've come to love. There was one Mothim, because I want to get Mothim out of the way. It was very blue. Mothim, there you are. I'm going to put it into E because it does change a bit with its yellow, but in my opinion, it does belong in blue. But it does change like a very bright, highlighting, glowing yellow, and I kind of like how it glows a little bit. But here's the thing: is that it's a good shiny. It's just not a gold or yellow shiny. I mean, if this was a blue tier list, which I'm surprised this wasn't put into the blue tier list, and maybe next time I'll just make them make the tier list my entire self, like all of them. But this one belongs in blue, in my opinion. I mean, Mothim has a great shiny, but it's just not yellow enough. And we will go down here to Magikarp. We have to put Magikarp in S. I mean, it is famous, you know what I mean? So the entire Pidgey line, so Pidgey itself is going to go into C. Pidgeotto and Pidgeot are going to both go into, I just lost them, there they are. They're both going to go into A. And then I really like its Mega Shiny. I'm going to put it in high A too. Like they have really nice shinies, and it's Mega Shiny. I like the purple. The purple contrast is really nice. Lickitung Shiny is quite impressive to me. I do want to move Arceus up here more because it is still a nice shiny. I need to bring that up. Fortress, again, I love shiny hunting this within Scarlet and Violet. I'm going to throw that into A. Latias, again, you know, we're going to put shiny Latias in S because that is such a great shiny. I'm just really upset what they did with its Mega Shiny. That was just not cool. It just wasn't. Kadabra, again, just like it, it's just not good. It's just hardly a change. Raoul. It is a really good shiny, but I didn't want to bring it up too high, you know. Let's see. We got the Metatrike line and everything, but I'll come back to them because I have an opinion on its Mega. And in fact, hold on, I need to look up something because I'm forgetting the name of one of them. There it is. Okay, so I wanted to rank this guy real quick because I want to start getting into the Ultra Beast real quick. I was never big, and I was never big into Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, but I played them, but I don't remember too much of them. But our boy Stakataka has a great shiny, but I could not remember its name for the life of me, and that's my bad. But we have Buizel up there, but we need to put Floatzel. Again, Floatzel's very common, but nice shiny, pleasant one to see at times. Again, let's go back to Gen 5 just so we can get the Gen 5s out of the way here. I'm thinking about doing the Kling Klang line here. The Kling Klang line here. Just because it does have something going on here. So, Kling Klang itself is decent. I mean, I do like it shiny. I mean, I'm even going to put it above Gorbis here. But because of it being so complete, and it actually looks like rusted gears, it makes sense. The rest of them are just like okay, like they are high okay, but I wouldn't say that they're bad. But there's definitely some that that are better. Poochyena, again, I like it shiny. For some reason, Scarlet and Violet, this was one that I had troubles finding. I don't know why, but I did. I found every other one just fine, but that one I struggled with, and I do not, understand why. I'm just going to chalk it up to it being a skill issue. Who knows? Let's see. Because I'll go to the Como line here in a second. Scraggy, oh my god. So Scraggy's shiny, again, blatant to see in Scarlet and Violet, but still not impressive. I'm going to put it in D, and I like, the Scraggy line. Scraggy and Scrafty are really, really nice, but there's only so much you can do. Put Slowpoke, this specific Slowpoke. I do like it shiny. I do like how yellow it is, so I'll put it there. Just for now, but it may go down to C. We'll definitely see. No pun intended. Hoopa, we'll quickly get Hoopa out of the way here. So people are going to find this controversial, but I was never a big fan of it shiny, and it isn't that it's like awful, because it isn't. It isn't an awful shiny, but at the same time, there's too many different types of golds going on, and it just makes it like it makes it an eyesore for me. But that's just me though. Let's see. Volcarona. I was talking about, I was hoping to see Volcarona's on here. I did not see it earlier. It was right here. Again, that's going high S. Honestly, I may even put it. I'm gonna put it right behind Deoxys. It's such a great shiny. I was thinking like maybe they threw it into orange, but no, they did not. I'm glad it's here. Ferrothorn. Ferrothorns I kind of wish they made into the pink, but again, it is a great shiny, a very good yellow shiny, and I like Ferrothorn. I think if they do bring back like the entire Dex into Legends ZA, which I hope that they do, and if they do, I'd love to have a Ferrothorn on my team. Now that's if Snivy's not available, because if they have Snivy, then I'm going to have a grass type, and I don't usually type overlap unless it is dragons, because with dragons you can manage it. Not so much with most other types. So Licky and Licky Tongue, Lickitung and Licky. So we got Licky Tongue up here, but I like Licky shiny quite a bit. I'm gonna put it right above. So they're together there, because they are nice shinies, and I want to keep them close together just because they are very similar. Love Disc. We'll come back to that one. We'll come back to that one because again, it's just a swimming heart. I mean, really. I mean that is all it is. So, and that does play into it shiny, because like just a normal yellow heart is kind of it's just kind of bleh to me. So we got, so again, the Machamp line's nice, but I think this is the only one on here. Machop, you know, we're just gonna throw Machop into C because it's just alright. I don't know. I never really liked it shiny too much. We'll keep it in C because it is enough to where it is kind of appealing to me. We have Shinx, which I thought I threw Shinx up here. I may have just forgot it, but Shinx going up there into A again, another great shiny. I guess we should go over the entire Como-O line. So people like, you know, like to make fun of the Como-O line, you know, Jangmo-O and then Hakamo-Mo. However you say it, Hakamo-O. Yes, I think that's how you pronounce it. I will say this: I like Como-O's shiny a little bit, and I did have one on my team in Scarlet and Violet for some time. Once we got access to it, but obviously it didn't stay there for long just because I was testing it out, trying it out. But Jangmo-O, again, I do like it shiny, and it's going to be like a little bit up here too with it. But the yellow on Hakamo-O is just odd. It's like a highlighter, and it's going to be it's going to be high okay. But it definitely isn't. And again, it doesn't have that's like, you know, your stereotypical, you know, teensy evolution, you know, that middle evolution where everyone's like, But I'm trying to find something here real quick. But while I try to find it, let's get some more ranking here. Smear. Okay, I really do love Smeargle shiny. It is definitely up there. I need to move Latias up because Latias definitely deserves more praise. And Smeargle's going to stay there for now. I may move Driftbloom down, even though I have like a little bit of a history with it. I'm not going to you know, do it dirty. Let's do Melodic. I can't believe I haven't done Melodic yet. So Melodic, I do love it shiny, and I do think it deserves an S tier. I think it's going to go up there right behind Latias. I do think that Latias has more character to it because it is Latias. And Latias and Latios are just such a great duo. And if you ever watched the movie, you know, Real Men Cry within Pokemon movie with Latios and Latias. For the life of me, I can't remember what the movie's called though, but I have it on VHS. Shout out to anyone that knows what a VHS is, by the way. Man, I feel old having to say that, you know what I mean? Man. Now I do know that we have Nose Pass and Probopass on. Okay, so there's Probopass. Okay, so here's Nose Pass. So Nose Pass has a pretty good shiny. I'm gonna put it in B, but Probopass has a really good shiny too. I'm just gonna put it a little bit. You know, I'm gonna put it right behind Carnivine. I think that is definitely a fair placement for it. But for Manectric, because we have their line in here, well, at least just, well, I think it's just Manectric because I think Electric, Electrike shiny's blue. I'm pretty sure. I'll check. Okay, it is. Yeah, no, that's what I thought. But Manectric actually has a nice shiny, but I just don't like its Mega, and I feel that its Mega kind of muddles it. And in my opinion, Manectric's Mega is ugly. So please let me know if you agree. But I do not like Manectric's Mega. I'm not looking forward to it returning, but it obviously is. It's going to have to. Pichu, when I was hunting it, was actually really nice to see. It was a breath of fresh air in Scarlet and Violet. It's a bit more noticeable in there. So, but it's still going to be an okay shiny, just because, you know, I don't feel that it deserves to be called bad, but it isn't like great. You know, we can't sit here and kid ourselves here. Torchic, again, an okay shiny. But, you know, could be better. But I want to put the top of C tier just because it's almost good, but it's just, for me, it's just the palette swap is just weird. But at the same time, it is quite different from its original. I will put it at just B tier, like it just passes it. It is a B minus essentially, just because I was never a big fan of it shiny. Like, not like as much as the others. Like, if I found it, I'm like, oh, that's cool, and I'll, like, you know, I'll box it, or maybe I'll grow it. But its shiny is a little bit more noticeable than its evolutions. And what I always found funny is that with Combuskin, its shiny color changed, and that was really nice. But Blaziken's shiny, the way it is, it's just kind of disappointing, and I hate to be that way, but it's just not enough. It's just not enough. Sableye, I do like Sableye's shiny. I'm going to put it up here in front of Geodude. Ninjask. I do like your shiny, but it's going to go. I'm going to put it behind Torchic, because Torchic does have a better shiny than it. Nincada. Nincada is just one of those Pokemon where it's like, but do I do like a shiny. I have to admit, like, it is a pretty noticeable shiny. It matches it pretty well. I'm just trying to think about where to put the Love Disc. I mean, Love Disc's shiny is so blatant, and I do like how it's a yellow heart, like a heart of gold, I guess. So I'm not going. Yeah, I'm not going to do it dirty, guys. I'm not going to. But oh my god, I forget your name. So you turn into Lydian. Oh, Ladybug. Yeah, Ladybug again. Another shiny, another forgettable Pokemon. It's an alright shiny. I mean, really, it's just a little bit of a counter shade to what it currently is. Let's try to see. Kricketune. I'm trying to debate where I want to put that one. I mean, lest we forget Kricketune. But before we get into that line, let's put Lunatone. I actually like Lunatone's shiny blue eye, but I'm going to put it in okay, but high okay. Just because its blue eye carries it, and this is a yellow gold tealish, you know what I mean? This is actually really stunned because, like, I don't know, you know, because I like the Kricketot line. Like, Kricketune specifically. Like, Kricketot by itself isn't that good, but this is what I'll do. So I'm going to put Kricketune and its amazing voice it has in B. But I'm going to throw Kricketot down here in just okay, because it is just okay. Not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but I have to be realistic here. Hippotas. I was trying to find its name because I forgot it, but Hippotas. However you want to pronounce it. Again, just like Hippowdon, it's just very disappointing, but not as much as Hippowdon, so I'm gonna put it in E. But could be better. Pyroars, again, I was never a very huge fan of the Pyroars, but just the Pokemon in general. But I do have an okay relationship with their shiny. Parasect. Okay, so this is a very bad Pokemon, but such a nice shiny to find, and I do like it shiny. I do feel that shiny is good. Maybe not as maybe not as good as Torchic, but let's go down to Sunkern. I'm just trying to really think where to now put Sunkern. So what we're going to look at here, because like I'm trying to compare it shinies, because I remember I'm not a very big fan of shinies, but shiny is just, there's hardly anything different to it, and it's obviously going to go into F. But this is the one shiny that I struggled to find. I mean, I eventually got one, but it was just because I ran into it by accident, and I saved and I caught it within Scarlet and Violet. But these two shinies are just, well, not these two shinies, but the two, the two Sunkerns just look too similar. Like the shiny and its regular are just not too far apart. Now let's see, Miss Magius. I like Miss Magius's shiny, and you know what? I'm actually going to throw it into A, because I like its. The yellow is a little bit off-putting. Don't get me wrong, but it's almost like a dirty smoke kind of yellow, and I kind of feel like that makes sense with with its entire typing and how it's a ghost and it's spooky and all. So yeah, to me it just makes sense. Now Uxie, I saw Uxie down here. Volcanion. We'll get to that in a second. Uxie. Huh. Uxie. I feel that it has a good shiny. Like I can't do it dirty and put it into C, because as I look at it now, it isn't that bad of a shiny. I like how it all it's almost like a sun gold, like it's almost like a golden sun type of feel to it. Very great shiny. We're going to get these out of the way. So Zapdos. Okay, so regular Zapdos. I hate to do this, but I'm going to put it into D. It's going to be a high D just because it isn't bad enough, but at the same time, it's not very good still. Now, Galarian Zapdos is awesome. I love this shiny. I love how it looks just like regular Zapdos, and because that's going straight into S, it's so awesome. It is awesome. We can actually put Weedle and Vulpix in here. So Vulpix, I'm going to put into a high. Well, I'm going to put it like a little bit of a lower good because it is good. Weedles is not going to throw it into D, and I think this is where we're going to start seeing some of like the more bad shinies, just because I've been trying to put them off. Not all of them, because I can see some great ones here. Sliggoo. I do like Sliggoo shiny, just like the rest of them, but I'm going not to give it the same treatment, but just because it's the Team Z, and it's just I'm just not fit. A lot of these middle evolutions are just they're so awkward looking, and like that's the whole point of them, because I like the teen stage. Turtonator, actually, I'm a very big fan of this shiny. I actually want to put it up pretty high. Turtonator in itself is a pretty ugly looking thing, but I like it shiny. Torkoal, again, another good shiny. I'm going to put it above Como here. Numel, again, it's blue, it carries it, and because I'm going to put it into D, because really its blue does carry it, and this is supposed to be a golden yellow shiny tier list. I can't just be like being biased because it looks nice. We had to stick kind of true to for the most part, at least try to be genuine here. Trying to see, so you're Cascoon, I'm pretty sure. No, you're actually, no, you are Silcoon. Yeah, no, you are Silcoon. Never mind. I'm pretty sure. Let me. It's hard to see. I'm actually going to. Yeah, no, I was right. It was Silcoon. I'm over here second guessing myself, but again, its shiny is just okay, and it is on the cusp of not. Pillow Swine, again, I do like it shiny. I wish it was a little bit more blatant. I mean, yeah, it's more blatant than it's brown, but it's just like a dirty, well, not dirty blonde, but like a bleach blonde almost. So we're going to keep it in B just because I do like it. I am a fan. But Sandile has a really nice musky yellow, and that really, I really dig that, and that's why I'm going to put it up here. I'm going to put it behind Shinx. Not Shinx, but yeah, the what the heck is your name? Luxio. Let's see here. Mega Skizor. Again, this is more green than anything, and because of that, I'm going to have to put it. It's like a yellow green, but it's overly green. And don't get me wrong, I love shiny Skizor, and I love its Mega shiny, but it's not yellow enough. So I'm going to disqualify it. A big disqualifying round for it because it is too green, and there is a little bit of hints of yellow there, but it's to the point to where it's too much. It's too much. Now both Steelix is here. Steelix, I like shiny hunting Steelix, so I am going to put it here and B, and its shiny is nice. I'm going to put it in low B too. We are going to start getting into some of our Gen 6, but there are a couple of Gen 5 mons I want to get out of the way here. Muna specifically, I like Muna's shiny, and in fact, I'm going to put it right behind Sandile because I do like little yellow and green flower on it. But and plus its yellow is enough for me to like be like, okay, it is enough. You know, it's well enough yellow. Temple. Again, one of those. Have you guys ever noticed how similar Temple and Tadbulb look? You know, please tell me I'm not the one that sees that. But its shiny is nice. I mean, it is a nice color of, you know, it's a nice shade of yellow, really nice shade of it. Seal, oh my God, Seal's gonna go with its father here down in F. Again, it is yellow, but it's hard to see. Just trying to remember. I'll come back to this one because that is a Alolan Pokemon, and the more that I've grown up with these games, the more less known Pokemon are starting to just slowly just fade into obscurity. But with that, we can go. Oh, I mean, we do have Tyranitar here. Mega Tyranitar specifically. So Mega Tyranitar I do like, but I'm going to put it in low B as well. Just because I like its Mega Evolution, but it's like super edgy. Like, it is almost too edgy for me. I don't hate it, but it is doing quite too much, and its shiny helps a little bit, but not enough. And then Shedinja. I can't believe I forgot Shedinja, but Shedinja's shiny isn't that good, unfortunately. I am going to have to put it. I mean, when I look at them both, it's just not blatant enough, and I'm not a very big fan of it. We're actually getting towards the end here. Let's hopefully not have this drag on for too long, but I'm going to try getting some of these others that are just, you know, just scattered. Pineco. I like Pineco. and I can't put it up an A with its evolution, but I'll definitely put it, you know, kind of, you know, higher low of B, just because it is just a pine cone. It's just golden yellow. It's like, okay, what is it, roasted? A roasted pine cone. Let's try to see if there's anything else. Okay, so we got a couple of Gen 5s that we will get out of the way here. Accidentally, not Gen. Yeah, no, yeah, Gen 5. I almost said Gen 4. That's my bad. But let's see. I'm trying to debate between these two, like to see where they belong. I guess I can just put Lillipup. I'm not a very big fan of Lillipup's shiny. It isn't enough. I'm gonna put it in E. It's too similar to its original, and whenever it's too similar to its original, I'm just going to throw it down. And you know, it's no hate towards the Pokemon. I especially love its evolutionary line, but I'm trying to be unbiased here, and I'm trying to find a specific Pokemon here because I do not remember the name of this one. Okay, Shelmet. The entire Selgor line is so forgettable, but I remember Selgor more than I do Shelmet. And I think that's just because Shelmet's lore was that it's supposed to evolve into a Skyvalier, and it doesn't because of the whole trade situation. So it like gets its stuff mixed up. But it does have a nice shiny. I mean, I'm not going to bash it there, but it's just one of those Pokemon that's slowly becoming forgettable along with its evolution, unfortunately. And you hate to see it. But Rufflet, I like Rufflet's shiny. I mean, it is. Oh, well, that's not Rufflet. That's my bad. That's not Rufflet at all. But again, with Rufflet, I feel that Braviary shiny overshadows it a bit. No, don't get me wrong. I do like Rufflet's shiny. I do like Rufflet, but Braviary is just such a cool and badass Pokemon. You know, you can't blame me. So Oricorio. This is I remember its name, but I'm trying to remember what form it is. Oh, the pom-pom style. That's correct. And I do like it, but it just gets white pom-poms in like a lighter shade of yellow, and I'm going to put it into okay because it isn't bad. I'm going to give it its due diligence. But I want to get that one out of the way, just because that was into our Gen 7, and we'll come back to Gen 7 here in a second. Terrakion. I said that I was going to get rid of all of the Gen 5s, but I left Terrakion here. It does change into a yellow, but it's not yellow enough, and the blue and red overshine it a bit. So I'm going to put it in E because it does have like more of like a yellow beige going on. So I'm going to give it at least E, just because it is cool looking shiny, but it's not cool within yellow. Like it looks like it's meant to be a red shiny. But for yellow, it's just not enough. So I'm going to rank it lower. Now the male and female version, the male and female versions are variants of the Meowstic line. I'm trying. I'm personally trying to find a comparison, just because I want to see how much different they are. Just because I'm not shiny hunting these two yet, and if you guys want to see me shiny hunt, see me shiny hunt them, please let me know, and I'll go right ahead. But Cerebi.com doesn't seem to have it on there. Yeah, I had gotten a male shiny Meowstic from a friend like a very long time ago, and I do like it, but it was its female version I wanted to compare here, and I do like how it becomes a blonde. Both of them are going to go into very high B tier because they are good. The male one changes quite a bit. Like it goes fully blonde. But we're gonna put them equal there because they are both equally nice. And also because equality. No, it's just because they're both nice. But also because of equality. But yeah, no. If you guys want me to, I'll definitely shiny hunt the male and female versions of Meowstic. Just 'cause I think that one would be a cool shiny hunt. Inkay, I like Inkay. I love Malamar's shiny, but it's not going to be on here obviously. But Malamar shiny is nice, and I've shiny hunt Inkay quite a bit. I even have some duplicates. So because of that, Inkay, I do like you, and I don't know if you're iconic enough to be. I'll put you above Drampaw. He'll be over the Grandpa Dragon. How about that? But oh, we cannot forget Volcanion. Oh my God, this ugly thing. It is an eyesore, but it isn't an E or F, because I like how bold they went with it, but it does not mean it isn't ugly. It is ugly, but it's ugly to the sense to where it would be criminal to make it any lower than D. And it is going to stay in D. So we're going to do Nihilgo, one of the Ultra Beasts. I actually like its shiny quite a bit, and I think its shiny definitely needs to be up into A, just because, even though it's low A, I personally like its shiny. But that's just me, I guess. Maybe I'm just weird, but Nagandel, however you pronounce it, I do love it shiny. It's a wasp, for Christ's sake. The most evil creatures on the earth. A damn wasp, or a hornet, so to say. Again, let me know what you think of Nagandel's shiny. I personally like it, but it just brings me back to too many memories of just how scary wasps can be. And let's just move on from the horror factor and go on to Stuffle. Stuffle has a good shiny. It's going to be up here too. Very cute little bear, little bear creature. But now we're going into Gen 8 here. Definitely we need to have this one updated just with some of the Gen 9 mons. There's not a lot of crazy yellow shinies with them, but I'll definitely go through, and if we have to, I'll definitely remake this list or add on to the list. Just let me know what you guys think. What I really found interesting when I was doing my Sword and Shield playthrough was the amount of variants we got. I mean, the Farfetch'd line getting their own, regional evolution variants. Meowth. And before we get into the Meowths, Qfant, it has an okay shiny. I feel that it just gets, it isn't enough because its original form is just orange. It's just more of a yellowish orange, which that doesn't really set it apart from much of anything else. But I'm trying to think. So Berserker and Meowth. I'm trying to think where I'm going to put them. So I like Berserker. I think Berserker goes into A, and I think the Meowth goes in to be high B, just because Berserker having that different gold, that almost rusty gold to his beard and his symbols on his head and horns, it just does a lot for its character, and I find that really nice. Now Surfetch's shiny is pretty dope. I think Surfetch in general is pretty dope. And because of that, I'm actually going to put it towards the top of A. I don't think I'm going to put it in anything higher. But I do like how with the Surfetch'd, there isn't much of a change to its leak it's holding, but just the yellow itself is just enough. And last but not least, but it is going to be least because it's Regieleki. Regieleki shiny, and this is before we end off with him. When I saw Regieleki be announced, I was so excited for this thing. And for me to see its shiny just a change to its metal and a slight hue change to the yellow, I was disappointed. But the white metal is enough to prevent it from going into F. But it's going to be high E tier. It's unfortunate we had to end off on that, but I wanted to go all over the place here and just randomly place them as we go along, so it doesn't seem like we're just going some type of just like cemented order here. You know what I mean? But this is my tier list. Let me know what you think. There is a lot of B's, just because there are good. Most of them are pretty good, if not decent. But no, just let me know what other tier list would you like me to do. With this one there was quite a bit of them, and I know there's it took us some time here, but I appreciate if you guys watched me to the end of this video, and really just thank you. And again, we are at 51 subscribers, and I want to say thank you. I'm not kidding, like at the bottom of my heart, thank you. I mean, my recent video got 1,000 views, which was over like what I it was over the megas, but with the mega with the mega evolutions and with Pokemon Day coming up, it's making me more excited. It's making me more excited that I get to share it with you guys. But again, thank you for the views. Again, keep on returning. I love seeing you guys react and talk to me. I love interacting with you, and seeing me get so many views means quite a lot, and I appreciate it. But again, don't forget to subscribe, because like usual, we have all these views, but not everyone subscribing. But just take the quick time, subscribe, follow me along with our journey, and once we get 100, which I think may happen sooner than expected, I think I'm going to do like a pretty big surprise for you guys, just because the fact you guys have got me almost to 100 already is crazy. I know 100 doesn't sound like a lot, but for me, someone that just started this channel, it means a lot to me. So I definitely appreciate it. Thank you again for watching, and again, be a chomp above the rest, and I'll talk at you later. See ya.